combinations, but there can only be one winner. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points.
Camara has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Punched away. And it's Gay. And he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. And the ball's come loose here. Mane. Now, can he find a finish? Camavinga. Lacroix. Kalulu. Olise. Kalulu. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Lacroix. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Konate. Kone. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he spark a counter here? Done delicately. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Kamara. Konate cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Spread out to the left. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Jacobs. Jacobs. Jacobs played into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lacroix. Olise. Cherki. Ekitike. Goes for the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Koulibaly. And it goes cross-field. That's a throw. And it's Digne. Mbappe. Digne crosses. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, they could be caught out here. In it comes. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sarr. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Mane. So who's he picking out? It's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Cross goes in there. And that was very necessary. Jacobs with the short one. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Digne. Kone. Konate. Played towards the other side. Camavinga. Olise. Olise! Decent hit and on target. And he's there to clear it. And he's heaved it away. Mane on a strong run down the right. And it's Camera. Aimed in towards the centre. It's made it, and the shot!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Digne getting this one clear. Now it's Camera. Camera. Oh, nice touch. That's going to go a long way. Olise. Lacroix, and the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cherki. Mbappe. Idrissa Gueye, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. Camera. Great position. Mane with a shot! Olise. Camavinga. Ekitike. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kalulu. Kone. Kamara. Mane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mane.
into his path.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Mane. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Mane. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Sarr.
France are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
That's a cute ball. It'll be a throw-in.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cherki.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Digne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
Can he finish? Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Oh, what a climb! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mane. Mane gently done. Konate. Kone. Kalulu. Great defending, strong and determined. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Nice control. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Sarr. Camavinga. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Jacobs. Jacobs. Sarr. Kalulu. Kamavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe. Ekitike. Digne. Mbappe. Konate. Digne. Strong running down that left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Kalulu clears it away. Ekitike. And here's Mbappe. Ekitike. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? And here's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Kone. Digne cross. Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kamara. There are a few waiting for it. Delivers with wit. Sarr wins the duel this time. And here's Mane. Mane ploughing through the middle. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sarr. Sarr. And it's Jacobs. Lovely feet. Jacobs, now the ball in. Kone. Digne. Mbappe. Digne. Konate. Kone. Digne. Now it's Mbappe. Digne gently done. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Kone. Well, they can break here. Sarr. And it's been played through. Oh, that is a good... And Mane! Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Idrissa Gueye played out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. Plenty to aim at here. And he shoots! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's trying to blind it.
Jacobs. And it's Jacobs. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jacobs with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets into some space. Takes aim and crosses. He thumps it clear. Kone. Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Mane. Mane. He's in a great position here. Kalulu getting this one clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kamara will play through for the wide man. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Olise. Mbappe. Digne. Digne goes on a charge down the left. Kamara. And the counter is on. And it's Sarr. Played out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, that was asking just too much of him. Olise. Lacroix. Cherki. Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Idrissa Gueye producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Koulibaly. And here's Mane. Now it's Kamara. He did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. And it's Kone. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Konate. Digne. Konate. Lacroix. Camavinga. Kalulu. Lacroix. Aim forwards. Cherki. Kalulu. Camavinga. He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Mane. Looking here to chip it through. Real chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Kalulu. Lacroix. Camavinga. Lacroix. Kalulu. Camavinga. Kalulu. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's nice. Out towards the flank. And it's Camavinga. Cherki! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mane. Oh, good spread. It's gone for a throw-in. Sarr. Jacobs. And it's Jacobs. Digne forwards and with intent. Ekitike. Sarr. Lobbed in behind. Lacroix with the clearance. Caresses it through. Here's Elise. Cherki. Sarr. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mane. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kalulu chasing after it. Does really well to win the ball there. Mbaye. Cherki. Elise. Camavinga. Elise. Digne, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koulibaly. And that's a throw-in. It's Jacobs. He came in hard, very hard. Sarr. Make it to the left. Gets the shot away! That has been knocked clear. Has another goal! That's a half-decent try.
Mbaye was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kalulu. Kamavinga. Olise. He's away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's really well cleared. What a throw in. Kalulu. Can he latch on to this? And here's Olise. Looking for a decent ball in. Camavinga. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Out to the right. Perfectly measured that. Mane. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe shifted upfield. Ekitike. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. And it's Camavinga. Kalulu. Camavinga. Cherki. And Senegal can counter. Sarr. Oh, well measured. It's a great ball. That looks a good cross. Toulon and over the line. Digne. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a deft little ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lacroix. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Mbappe. And it's Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. Camara. He's in space and looking for options. A chance to play it in. And here's Sarr. Kamara. Cherki. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Jacobs. Lacroix, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Mbappe. And here's Sarr. Sarr tries to dink it through. Now this could be a chance. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koulibaly. Moved on forwards. Mane, and it's lofted through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. And by Jacobs. And by. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a nice ball. Idrissa Gueye is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. And it's Digne. Oh, sweet feet. Kone. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Camavinga. Digne. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olise plays it short. Played into the middle. Mendy claims it. Safe hands. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kalulu making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, now here's a Ekitike! Split-second reaction.
Ekitike is offering a right smile there.
Senegal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Camavinga, and that's put paid to a promising move. Kamara, Mane providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? Climbs up big! Well, couldn't quite control it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be a throw-in. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Digne. That's very neat. Kone, and that's aimed into the middle. Yep, it's a corner. And it's hoisted clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Sarr. Looks to the other side. Kalulu. Played into space out wide. And they can counter here. Sarr. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Kone. Ekitike. Cherki. Kalulu. Kamavinga. Cherki. He's got to be in here! Looking to go deep. Camara was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mane looking for a runner. Konate. Kamavinga. Kamavinga shifted upfield. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mendy sends that a long way. That looks a cracking ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Konate, and he goes cross-field. Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Idrissa Gueye. Kamavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Jacobs with the clearance. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camara aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Cherki. And it's Digne. Kamavinga. Cherki. Kamavinga. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. Lovely, now then. Kone. He's had a shot! Same again, same outcome. Ekitike. And here's Olise. Olise, that's a delicate pass. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Koulibaly. Lacroix. Kalulu. Cherki. Koulibaly. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Olise goes short. Kone. Kone laid out to the left flank. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Koulibaly. Jacobs. And it's corner. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Camera. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's played forward. Cherki. Olise. Olise played through into space. He is just caressing the ball. It's a goal kick. Sarr. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Digne. Kone. Digne. Digne played over towards the opposite flank. Kalulu. That's a fine challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he cuts out the supply. Konate. Olise spread out to the left, tries to get it clear. Kone. are looking to break at pace. Mane. Nice interception, well timed. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mbappe. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Jacobs. Mbaye. Calmly anticipates. Cherki. Well timed, excellent interception. Decent progress down the left. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Senegal.
That gets things going for the second half.
Senegal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
They get a throw in. And that has put paid to that. Sarr. Oh, such a clever touch. Only partially clear. And he's well positioned. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Kalulu. And here's Olise. Kalulu. Kamavinga. And here's Olise. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Ping towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's running through. Now it's Mane, and Mane! And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Kamavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Sarr. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Succumbs to the pressure. Digne. Cherki, Konate, Kamara, Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Sarr chips it through. And it's Jacobs. Can he deliver? Lacroix gets rid without sophistication. Sarr. And here's Mane. Mane. And the shot! Kalulu gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Mbappe. Cherki. Koulibaly cuts it out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Olise. Cherki. And here's Olise. Olise. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting better better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Lacroix gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Camera. Camera. Out for a throw. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kalulu. Kamavinga. Cherki. Konate. And it's played forward. Kamara. Kamara. Camera. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chance here to counter. Saar. Jacobs. Great defending, strong and determined. Lacroix. Cherki. Kone. Kamavinga. That'll be a throw-in. That's a good run down the left. That's very neat. And they've been given a corner. Jacobs with the short one. Now here's the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Konate getting this one clear. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ball's gone out of play. Olise. Kamavinga. Konate. Aim forwards. Played towards the other side. Kalulu. Cherki. Mbappe. Ekitike. Danger averted for now. Kone. Mbappe. Mbappe! Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ekitike certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sarr. Sarr chooses to go cross-field. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Throw it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Receives it in a good position here. Cleared away. They've played it short. And a chance! Gets it away. Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. And it's Sarr. Out to the right. Camera. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Camera really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kone attempts a clearance. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Good play on the left-hand side here. There are a few waiting for it. Jakobs with the cross. Looking for a corner. Clears it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Jakobs. Chance for a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. Ekitike. Mane. Konate. Lacroix.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Digne. Konate. Digne. Looks to the other side. Kalulu. Lacroix. Kalulu. Kamavinga. And it's gone back to the keeper. Koulibaly played over towards the opposite flank. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Digne. Now it's Olise. Back to the goalkeeper. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. And it's Jacobs. Strong running down that left flank. Played into the middle. And they've got rid. Sarr. Konate, forwards and with intent. And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to get it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Sarr. Out to the left it goes. Jacobs with the cross. He can get that clear. Crossed in again. Digne can get it clear. In again. Oh, what a try! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Gueye. Sarr. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ekitike.
France are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Out of play for a goal kick.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And it's Camera. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's played into the middle. That's not going to find its target. Mbappe proves too strong. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Mane. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cherki. Aim forwards. Olise. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Searching pass he's played there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Jacobs. Kamavinga. Cherki. Short changes him with that pass. And he goes cross-field. That looks a good ball through. Deftly away. And it's Sarr. He's having a shot!
Sarr usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Mbappe. Kalulu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cherki, Olise. Idrissa Gueye defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thinks one through. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? Jacobs. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a throw. Sarr. And it's Gueye. And it's been taken short. So what can they make of this? Ekitike. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has been cut short. Ekitike. Mbappe, Konate, cleared without complication. Camara, that's good play. Here it is, crossed in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Wins the duel this time. Kalulu. Jacobs gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's been played through. Ekitike. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice physical challenge. Sarr, now it's Mane. Kone did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played towards the other side. Some good work on the right flank here. That's really well manoeuvred. Jacobs. Out to the left it goes. Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. Olise. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Cherki. And it's played forward. Ekitike. And Ekitike! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lacroix makes the interception. Jacobs. Sarr. Koulibaly, oh, good spread. And it's Camara. And here's Mane. Aimed in towards the centre.
Senegal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And here's Mane. France have reclaimed it. Cherki. Ekitike. And he's surging through. Ekitike. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Kalulu. Lacroix. Kalulu. Camavinga. Mane. Konate gets it clear. Senegal making another change here. And it's Diatta. Keeps on running. Now can he find a finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Camavinga. Lacroix. Konate. Digne. Digne going full steam ahead down the left flank. Digne. Digne crosses. Mendy gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Digne aim forwards. Ekitike. Olise. Cherki. Great work on the overlap. Olise. Cherki! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Mendy, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
France find a position of real strength now. Jacobs. He is just caressing the ball. He is through here. Kalulu. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well-timed, excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Senegal! Keeper is right behind it. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Kalulu gets it away. And it's Saar. Deftly away. Kalulu. Proves too strong. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He decides to cross it. Konate attempts a clearance. And here's Mane. Saar! Keeper's not concerned by that. Challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
There's the shot! Could be and it's come back out to him. He has done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his his reward.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Senegal can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Mbappe takes a look up. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Kalulu. And here's Olise. Sarr. Do have a chance to counter here. Senegal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kone. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. And he welcomes it in. He can get that clear. Now it's Diatta. Diatta. And that has been clubbed away. Hit into the middle. Kalulu clears it away. And that is out of play. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Jacobs. And the keeper has it. Konate. And back to the keeper they go. Lacroix. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cherki. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mane. And it's Diatta. Might be danger. Goes for a shot! He's kept it out just.
Senegal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cleared away. Probing pass. Now what about... Oh, header! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! Diallo was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, can he get onto this? Koulibaly. Played down the flank. Lacroix shifted upfield. Senegal have got it back and shoots! It's a loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Really well manoeuvred. Elise. And here's Dembele. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Digne. Kone. Konate. The pass has gone astray. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this? Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Jacobs gets over and intercepts. Digne. Mbappe. Mane demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A chance to play it in. Now it's Kone. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! That would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And it's Mane. Diatta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's on it, can he get away? Chooses to go back. Elise. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Digne. Kone. The final 5 minutes. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. Diatta tries making a foray down the right. This could be their final throw of the dice. Jacobs plays it short. And it's Gay. Oh, he's played it in low. And here's Mane. Jacobs. Idrissa Gay. Does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele gets through on his own. Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Diatta. That's an excellent interception. And they've got rid. Mbappe. Cherki. Now it's Olise. Kalulu. Olise in acres of space out. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Idrissa Gay. Koulibaly aimed forwards. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lacroix shifted upfield. Camavinga. Olise. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. Clipped into space. Oh, such a clever touch. Mane. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Calmly anticipates. Sarr. Jacobs. And it's Jacobs. Jacobs. It's a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Olise. Lacroix. Digne. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Jacobs. Sarr! Sarr! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Diatta. There are a few waiting for it. Diatta. Digne. 4 extra minutes added on. Ball is over the line. And it's Gay. And here's Mane. And he's there to clear it. He slings it in. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Idrissa Gueye actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Koulibaly shifted upfield. Gay. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. No, he's overshot the green. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Sarr. And it's Jacobs. Jacobs. That's a good run down the left. That is lovely. Jacobs, and that's aimed into the middle. Zaire Emery. And he's heaved it away. Jacobs have it back and can go again. Cherki, Konate, aim forwards. Digne charging forward down that flank. Moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sarr, out to the right. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mane, he's got away. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sarr. And that's a dead shot, goal! Mbappe. Kone. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Idrissa Gueye. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Diatta looking to run onto it. And there goes the final whistle. So this is already looking like a tough test, an anticlimactic end to a game which started with so much hope. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's no chance of recovery. There's still plenty of points to turn things around, although I must add, much less room for error now.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?